Brain Gain is sponsored by Farmers National Bank, Sweeney Chevrolet Buick GMC, the Mahoning Valley Manufacturers Coalition, and Southwoods Health.
The only concern I would have is having to travel far. So if I get a job, maybe in Akron or so, but if I still wanted to live around here, it'd be a far drive. I'm not concerned about the availability of nursing jobs in this area. They're in surplus.
Obviously, finding a job and paying back my student debt, which I have a lot of. Teachers obviously don't get paid a lot of money, so finding a job and that gives me good benefits like health and vision, dental, where I'll also be able to pay back my student debt is a big thing. It's what I'm really worried about, if I'll be able to do that after I graduate.
One of the biggest things I'd be concerned about is like, am I good enough for it? Because you got to remember, like, it is a very competitive field, and that's one of the biggest things you kind of want to remember whenever you're looking into jobs.
Competition is definitely a high one. Just like in any other, any other field, you have to be good at what you do. And me, I feel like I'm decent, but there's a lot of people who probably are better than me. But I feel like your personality backs that up too. People look at you for personality too. But competition for sure.
Right now, with COVID, just that affecting everything in the future, I think it'll be harder to enter jobs.
Mostly just worried about many jobs don't have very good health insurance.
I'm afraid of not being able to balance my work life, which I know will be stressful, and my personal well-being.
Probably burnout or just not being able to handle it.
I'm concerned that I won't really be paid enough to live because everything is getting too expensive.
Being a female, if I'm being completely honest, being a female in this business is not easy, but I'm working my way through it.
Job availability, being able to find a job. I do have some experience, but some companies require a lot more experience.
My top concerns is that I'm not going to find a stable job, and that I'm not going to find a job at all.
My top concern is not being able to find a job. I feel that the education classes I've been taking are not specified towards music education, so I don't have enough education this far in my major, enough to know the market for music teachers.
Probably being respected. I feel like a lot of times people don't respect journalists or the work that we do, which is something that is always scary, especially I'm someone who doesn't necessarily know where they're going to go or even has a clue who they are really as an individual yet. I'm still figuring myself out and I'm still figuring this occupation out, and I'm just afraid nobody will take me seriously despite how I conduct myself.
Then I'm gonna be regular and merge with everybody else and not be able to shine in my own way, and I hope that everybody gets to shine in their own way. Just don't want to be regular, ordinary.
Brain Gain is sponsored by Farmers National Bank, Sweeney Chevrolet Buick GMC, the Mahoning Valley Manufacturers Coalition, and Southwoods Health.